Hello guys, and welcome to my first non-gaming video that is longer than 2 minutes. Today we are going to be discussing my favorite helmets from every single Halo game except Halo CE, Halo 2 Classic, and Halo 3 ODST. So I got a list right here of my top 3 helmets from every single game. First, we're going to start from Halo Reach, and the first one is the Acus GRD, the GRD helmet, and I'm going to pop an image on screen. I really like that helmet because it was a hype back in the Halo Reach days, and now it's finally an MCC, and I just really like how it looks. Next is a JFO UA variant, which was my favorite helmet until I saw the next helmet that we're talking about, and I've always used that on my Spartan until the next helmet that we're covering is on there. In the number 1 spot for the Halo Reach one is the EVA CNM variant, not a Mule's helmet, it's just the one with like the little piece attached to his ear. I've preferred not to do the Emil variant because, well, it makes me seem like I don't know the word, but you know. And we're also going to go over the elites as well, just only the helmets. I'm not going to do anything with the body or anything. The elite one in the number 3 spot is the Field Marshal. I really like that one because it just looks cool. And the number 2 spot is the Spec Ops. I really like how shady he looks and how smooth his helmet is. And the number 1 spot is the Ultra Class. Same with the Spec Ops, except it has cooler horn things attached to the back. And now we're on the Halo 2 Anniversary. And the number 3 spot for the Spartan helmets is the Mark 6. I really like the Mark 6 because, well, Master Chief. Yeah. And the number 2 spot is Orion. I really like that one because I didn't like the other one that you will figure out after I say number 1. And I think Orion's just a classic helmet. Back in like 1999, it was when it was first introduced, and then they just went with the Mark V. And then the number 1 spot is Hoplite. I really like Hoplite because it just looks cool, and yeah, pretty much it. And now for the elite ones, and since there's only 3, I'm just gonna go from least to best. And the number 3 spot, I chose Outrider. Never really liked Outrider, it just looks too wonky for me. And the number 2 spot is the Combat, because it's the classic elite helmet, and the Halo 2 Anniversary graphics just make it look even better. And then the number 1 spot is Invader. There we go. I just really like how this one looks. It's pretty big and beefy, but still has some style to it. Yeah, I just really liked it. Now, here's where we get to the good part. Halo 3. Alright, Halo 3, that takes the number 3 spot, is the Blackguard Sorrowful Visions one. I really like this one because of the skull and the hood. I just think it looked amazing. And the number 2 spot, I picked Rogue because I always used this one back in the day because I thought it looked sick, and now I use a different one, and that's in the number 1 spot. Speaking of the number 1 spot, in the number 1 spot, we have the Mirage helmet from the most recent update, if that makes sense, because I don't think it was in Season 8. It's in like, I don't think it's even in a season. I think it's just like one of the exchange helmets. Yeah, so like I really like that helmet because EVA style, it's like my favorite type of helmet. And yeah, Mirage. Now onto the elite side. And the number 3 is the Accord helmet. I really like this one because it looks cool, I guess. And number 2 is aesthetic or aesthetic. I have no idea how to say that. I like it because it has these 2 blades on the side and it just looks sick. And number 1 is Asuna. I rock this helmet on my Halo 3 Elite, and I think it just looks cool with like the piece that's going like this that kind of turns into like fangs or something. It just looks sick. And plus the light on its forehead. Alright, Halo 4. This was tough because I didn't really like most of the helmets. I only like a set few. And these are the top 3. And a number 3, I chose Warrior because Warrior looks amazing for the Halo 4. It's like a thin but not too thin visor with the cool blocky shape, kind of like Minecraft, but yet a lot cooler and more rigid. And a number 2 is Keystone, basically the Mark 7. I just think it looked really cool when I first saw it in Halo Infinite, and I was like, I wish I could use that. And then it popped up in Halo 4 Anniversary, and I was like, oh, sick. Yay. And the number 1 spot is Gungnir. I really like that one because I use my Halo 4 Spartan as like a sniper. So that helmet just fit perfectly. And Halo 5, Mark 6, because it's the classic helmet at the number 3 spot. Number 2 spot is Anubis. I just really like Anubis because it looks better than everything else. And then and a number 1 will surprise a lot of you. Hellkit Mirage or something. I'll just throw an image like I did with every single one. But this is going to surprise a lot of people. Hey, a lot of people like want visors and stuff, but I kind of dig the 4 light lines and all that stuff. Now, Halo Infinite. Because of the armor cores and stuff, I separated them into 4, Mark 7, Mark 5B, Rakshasha, if that's even how you say it, and Eagle Strike. I'm not gonna do the Yorori because I don't have it, and the only helmet I really liked was like the final helmet you get, not the one that I like looks like a devil, but the other one. I'll throw an image on screen, and that's pretty much the only one I liked. Alright, let's get started with the Mark 7. Number 3 is Volant. I really like that one because it looks cool, like the number 3 spots. Number 2 is Anubis. I just really liked Anubis in Halo 4. And wait, was it Halo 4? Oh no, it was Halo 5. And I liked what the Halo Infinite art style. It just made it look a lot better. And in the number 1 spot is Firefall. I really like the ODST helmets, and I thought they could look a lot better. And then when I saw Firefall, I was like, oh, sick. Yippee. I don't rock it yet because I don't have it, but right now I rock Volant because I don't have either Anubis or Firefall, but I hope I can get Firefall soon. Mark 5B, JFO. I used to rock this one back in the Halo Reach days, and in the Halo Infinite graphics and art style, it just looks a lot better. Mark 6, Master Chief's signature helmet. And then the number 1 is EVAC. I turned my style to this because of the lore in my universe that I will talk about in a future episode. It's the first episode of Storytime. I will put an iCard of the trailer right there. iCard. And yeah. And now for Rakshasha. I really like Morgan because it looks cool. Number 2 is Arteus because of the fangs on the teeth on the visor. It looks pretty cool. And the other one is the ULLR. I think that's how it's spelled. And I like it because I was going for another sniper vibe, but I can't get it yet because apparently it's a thing you have to pay for and not in the battle pass, which is dumb. Yeah, so I really like that. Eagle Strike. Number 3 is the Eagle Strike. I didn't really like that 2 of them, the one with the like weird fin and the other that has just perfectly, or just you'll know which one I'm talking about after I get through the next 2. And then number 2 is the Kuberos. I like it because it looks like a fireman helmet, and I like the attachment that you can put right here. Gives it like a logo thing, so that's cool. And the number 1 spot is the Brody helmet, but with the gummy tube filter on it, because I think it looks a lot better with that, and instead of just the visor. So yeah. Well, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. Hope you had a good day, and peace.